Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. Well, 5 at the back, Jim. It does feel fairly defensively oriented, this formation.
Well, you could say it's a lineup that's all about creating positive transitions. The lack of width in midfield with just 3 in there makes the role of the fullbacks more crucial, or wing-backs. You have to have them constantly push up, forcing opposition players back and giving your team a little more freedom.
Easier said than done.
That's right, but it does work very well, provided you have the right players to pull it off.
So a very special reception for the very special Franck Ribéry.
Very true, and I think all of us here are expecting an awful lot from him. He is, as far as I'm concerned, one of the very best in his preferred left-wing position. He said himself that that's where he feels most free.
I guess that's what gives him the freedom to make use of his pace, his movement, and his ability to shoot from a fair way out.
Correct.
Now it's Masih. And it's Timber. Masih. Can he latch on to this? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. João Neves. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Now it's Mbappe. Probing pass. Robertson receives it in a wide position. And the finish! Goal! Inter! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Szoboszlai.
Oh, really well played.
Ribéry. João Neves. Now it's Ribéry. Now it's Ribéry. He's shifting through the... He's one-on-one! Oh, shooting chance! He's got a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Takes a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. That's tidy. A lot of space ahead of him. Real chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Serginho. And it's Rijkaard. And it's Neves. Masih. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And Reinders threads one in. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Closing in on goal. Dunk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, well measured. Oh, look at this. Can he finish? Goal! They
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Indonesia get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
João Neves. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Played into space. That's beautifully weighted. Picked out brilliantly. Torres! And yes, it's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit.
Oh, terrible pass. Bastoni. Ribery. Bastoni. And it's Ribery. Ribery.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And this is Torres. Opts to play it back. Big chance!
Minutes has been indicated.
Robertson is the guilty party there. Timber. It's a pretty loose pass. Masih. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Inter Milan are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Please take some time out to give your support.
What a
to
good
our
half.
better
They've
stadium
gone
fund.
blow for blow, and it's 2-2. Inter Milan get the second half going. Dunk is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Bastoni. That's Rijkaard. João Neves. That has been cut short. Torres proves just a little bit too strong. Bastoni. And it's Rijkaard. Now João Neves. And here's Mbappe. Van de Ven calmly anticipates. Now that's well seen too. Reinders. And it's Fernando Torres. And it's been played through. Thinks about the shot. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he's managed to get rid. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Serginho. Rijkaard. Bastoni. And he's away. That pass has been well intercepted. Serginho. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Fernando Torres. João Neves. Rijkaard. Masih, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Can he get on the end of this? And he's managed to get free. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Rijkaard. Ribery looking understandably energised after his goal. Oh, strongly challenged there. No, that's been intercepted. Dunk. And it's Neves. Rijkaard, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Xavi Alonso, looking for a runner. Neatly clipped into space. And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 10.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 18, Masih.
Decent chance! Oh no, this does not look good. And again! Goal! Inter! And the comeback is complete. Terrible error, duly punished.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Inter Milan go into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Rijkaard. Van de Ven. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And this is Dembele. Good read, needed to be. That has been knocked clear.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Pedri. They've got to be quick to recover this. Reinders. It's a searching pass. Think through. Good take. Great chance! It's anyone's ball now. Pedri. Oh, some tackle that. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. No second thought, a straight red card.
Substitutions taking
Inter
place.
Milan are down to 10 men. Inter Milan, moments now away from seeing this one out. Now that looks a decent ball. Look at the space. It's roll! That's another chance. Sticks it away. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Some hero. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
On the Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
And he's quick to snatch it. Can he finish? It's their first effort on goal.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Eder Militao does well to get it back. Now it's Torres. And here's Mbappe. He's looking wide. Mbappe. And a chance! Superb goal!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in...
Chance for a shot! He has done it! 2, and we've barely begun here. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Inter Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ball's played through. He's in plenty of space here. Big header! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Inter Milan have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Now it's Bale. Strong running down that left flank. Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Torres. And it's Robertson. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Bergomi gets across to intercept that. Saliba. Van de Ven. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Hullet. Bale in acres of space out wide. Oh, smashing header! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
And here's Mbappe. Reinders. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. "15 minutes till half-time. Distributed tidily. And it's Fernando Torres. Oh, they can break here. Szoboszlai has created one goal already. Szoboszlai. Fernando Torres. Shoots! Time and again they are repelled. And it's Camavinga. Tries to play it through. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
No way through. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Aimed beyond the defence. That looks a good ball through. Ibrahimovic finds himself offside. Well read, nice interception. Rijkaard. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, that's well spotted. He's a sharp little ball here. Chance here to counter. Oh, that's clever.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Reinders. That has been cut short. And the whistle goes for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Inter Milan are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. So we're just settling back into this second half. And he's taking no chances there. Real chance! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Backward it goes. He's having a go! Now, who's going to be first to this? Bale. Rijkaard. And it's Pepe. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Hullet. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Mbappe!
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Inter Milan with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable. He is through here. Oh, good taking. He's having a shot. Loose ball now. Oh, and he shoots. Oh, he's really drilled it.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Now it's Torres. Great defending, strong and determined. Knocks it into space.
Inter have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Bale. Out to the left it goes. In towards the back. He rises! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Threads one in. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Camavinga. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Ibrahimovic. Rodri wins the duel this time. Pepe. Oh, this looks sharp. Bale. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Szoboszlai. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Bale. Now, can they get him away? Can he get onto this? That is lovely. Bale. Szoboszlai. Camavinga. And the pass is intercepted. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Cambio de jugadores.
Nesta is there to clear. Eder Militao. Szoboszlai. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Gattuso. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Bale. Chance to deliver. It is a corner. Ibrahimovic! He will be livid with himself.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Bale. Inter Milan can consider themselves just about safe now. That's good vision. Bale could try cutting inside here. Szoboszlai. Rijkaard. And here's Ibrahimovic. Reinders. The final 5 minutes. Inter Milan finding their passes. Bergomi promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Reinders. That is good alertness. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Bale. Some good work on the right flank here. So nearly the perfect ball.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Se ha encontrado el niño de